What is going on, everybody? Welcome on another episode 8 on the Love of Wisdom. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontanez. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful to spread this wisdom and be a vessel to honestly transmute this intelligence I've been given. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for being here. You're just as important as everyone else. But today has been a honestly eye-opening day. I know a lot of everywhere in this world is going through a huge retrograde. A lot of people are probably feeling that, my life is falling apart, but it's coming together. It feels good, but I don't know how to feel. I'm in the same boat with you guys. And the wonderful thing is that what I want to share with you of this message that I've received from myself today as I have risen this morning was that there's a lot of power in solitude, a ton of power in solitude. And what I mean by that is that solitude shows you if you're connected or disconnected from who you truly are. Majority of us try to take control of our lives on the outside, and we get disappointed and resentful for why we can't achieve what it is we want to achieve. It could be something physical, or even understanding your manifesting powers. A lot of us don't really give us the time to understand the energy and the power that's within us, because we're so connected to this world, but yet we're so disconnected from ourselves and everything else. So what I've realized today is that it's not our job to control the flow of life. It's our job to only understand how we want to feel and how we are feeling and how we want to feel. And it's important that we get aligned with that and actually understand that, because I know a lot of us want our lives to change, want our lives to be better, want things to just go the way we want them to go. And guess what? Here's one thing I want to tell you. Everything is happening right now for your highest good. Respect that. Embrace that and know that it's true, because everything is always working out for you. But the reason why I want to share this message is because, we weren't, a lot of us, I don't believe this, but a lot of us say, oh, I was put on this earth. I wasn't even asked to put on this earth. And I don't believe that. On a deep soul level, I don't believe that. What I do believe is that we did decide to want to come back on earth and reincarnate into a human form. And that right there should show us is that no matter what, we should be grateful, even no matter what life throws at us. But it's really beautiful to know that even though you didn't have control over how you came about, how you were going to look, or who you were going to be really, and all the experience you're going to go through, the most beautiful thing is that we're here now. And a lot of us still want that control of how to make things happen. We are co-creating with the universe every single day, all day. We're that powerful. But here's the thing. Control is not about how you're going to bring things to fruition. Control is about how you're going to work with what you're feeling in order to understand what it is you really need. That's why solitude is so powerful. A lot of people can't handle solitude because they can't handle all the thoughts and the feelings that they suppress in order to understand how they truly feel deep within. A lot of us do not like silence. A lot of us do not want to understand our own power. A lot of us feel like we are too scared to fail, but in reality, we're too scared to grow and succeed. But honestly, there's nothing but beauty in growth, and that starts with solitude. I started to learn that if I have the power to be by myself and love who I am and grow myself into the being that I know I can become, I can go out in the world and be the best version of me and give it to everything and everybody, because my cup is overfilled. And that's something so beautiful. Majority of us walk around on this earth not even knowing how to bring that peace within in order for us to go about life and receive the goodness that we desire. We keep surrounding ourselves with people who are low vibrational, who only gossip, who only hate, and who only understand what it is to feel like worthlessness. But yet we question ourselves and thinking, why do I allow this? Why do I have this? Why is this in my life? Instead, start questioning is that, what am I doing to allow this? What am I doing to attract this? What am I doing that's not bringing about what it is I need for myself? And that brings you into a state of not isolation, but you have to bring yourself in a state of solitude and silence. And that takes a lot of spiritual discipline to do that for yourself. But here's the beautiful thing that comes out of wanting to be with yourself, is that when you're present, you see yourself for what you truly are. And a lot of people have multiple different perspectives of you, and none of them are really true at all. But what's really true is when you're alone, you can feel what you're feeling inside, look in the mirror, or just stand still and realize, I am me. This is all I have. So I can make the best of it, or I can resent it. Now, what I learned today is that I was mix matching, resenting, loving, not wanting, desiring. And I realized it's all about just being. Just sit with yourself and be still. If you need to let it all go, let it all go. If you need to cry, let it all cry. If you need to cry out of gratitude, if you need to cry out of sadness, just do it no matter what. Be still with yourself. Listen to yourself. Let that inner voice express what it is it's trying to tell you that you need, rather than your mind logically telling you what you think you need. It's honestly a gift to be with yourself. Because we are surrounded by a society that teaches us that we are not really good enough. And then we surround ourselves with people who continuously make us feel like that because that's how we think. But instead, when you are in solitude and you start to retrace your thoughts and analyze them and realize, you know what? I'm going to reprogram these thoughts. I'm going to reprogram these beliefs. I'm going to come up with a different strategy to how to hold myself, how I talk, my tonality. That all comes from allowing you to understand you in moments of silence and stillness. A lot of us meditate every morning. I know I do. But we don't take into consideration that sometimes being alone, it's what's needed. There's nothing wrong with going out. There's nothing wrong with being around people. There's nothing wrong with being around your old friends, new friends, all of that. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's everything wrong with not understanding yourself first before going out in the world and try to make everyone else understand you. It's not anyone's job to get you. It's your job to get you. It's your job to understand your inner being has your back, understands you, and know what you want. And majority of us, what everyone in this world wants is peace. I don't care what anyone says. Anyone in this world wants peace. We want things because we want to feel good. But we can't feel good until we understand what's going on inside of us that makes us not feel good. And then once we analyze that, we can reprogram that into our own strategy of, this is how I'm going to continuously make myself feel good, put my feelings first, and make myself a priority. Once you do that, you hold a lot of power, more power than thousands of millions of people who are choosing not to be there for themselves. You want to be there for yourself. Because when you're in solitude, you will understand what you deserve and what you're worthy of. And you'll go out into the world and start analyzing if you think this is good for your well-being or if you think this is not. That comes from being alone, being still, being silent, and realizing what is best for me. So take some time, at least once a week, twice a week, however long you need it. I know a lot of people who go through a year, go through months, go through weeks, go through days in solitude. Well, once a week's not bad. Once a week, being with yourself, giving yourself that self-love, that commitment of silence so you can go within your mind and in your heart and balance yourself to be in alignment and in harmony and in sync with the flow of the abundance that the universe has created for you. Everything starts with you. Let solitude be a priority in your life, because no one's going to get you the way that yourself already gets you. And that's so vital. We need to stop going out in this world spreading hatred. that only means that we feel hateful about ourselves inside. It's about time we sit alone, deal with the silence, deal with our thoughts, deal with our feelings, deal with our everything that we've ever experienced, and finally say, you know what, I accept it, I love it, I'm grateful for this moment, and no matter what, I know who I want to be, I know the best version of me, and I know what I need to do to create that, and be committed to that. We're so committed to hatred and so committed to not being there for ourselves that we don't even have the audacity to want to do it in a positive manner for our well-being. That's important. That's needed. And honestly, that's all your heart wants. Your heart wants you to realize that it exists, rather than you putting your heart upon everything else that really doesn't care about your existence. Once you care about your existence, you will go out in the world and you start attracting things that resemble how you feel. That's what you want. So work on that. But it starts with you. And one more thing before I end this video. Nothing is wrong with you. You are more than enough. Start respecting that. Anywho, thank you so much for being here on another episode, you guys. I'm so grateful to spread this love to you, because this is all I teach. I teach people how to turn their pain into power, and with power comes love. Anyway, you guys, thank you. Be here on the next episode tomorrow. If you like this video, please like. If you feel like it's going to inspire someone, please share it. And also, in my description, follow me on Instagram, because I spread daily wisdom, daily love, and little cheat codes on how you can, strategize within yourself how to be a better version of you and bring that out. Anywho, thank you so much for being here, wherever you are in the world. Have a blissful night, blissful day, and stay blissful at that. And namaste.